Dude, what I don't understand is how it can help to have a massive amount of people in one area and somebody defend that and say it's okay when it's a big shooting gallery. I have seen multiple people down there sharing needles, doing whatever they have to do to get high. Living in tents, people going in and out of tents, so close to the drug market, they never want to leave. So they're like stuck there in purgatory in a sense. That's really what it is. It's purgatory. And as far as the community goes, the people that live there have to deal with it because there's so many resources for people to be able to buy drugs because they're all right there. They got to walk a block away to get it. It's nonstop fighting, psychosis from methamphetamines. I mean, nonstop everything, filth, trash. One time there was all, hepatitis too because the people were going to the bathroom on the street. The answer is to clean it up. To clean it up. That's the answer, that nobody is supposed to be hanging out like it's a homeless, free community to do whatever. Not saying that there's not help. Not saying nobody's trying to help. What I'm saying is, though, is having that many people all over the place around children and people that do go to work and people that are trying to live right and all that stuff like that, so close to where anybody that's a bad person or whatever you would say, or trying to make money, however you want to say that are selling this stuff, all they got to do is just stand there because there's so many. There's hundreds and hundreds of people trying to buy it. So it's a recycle over and over and over. As far as jail goes, when you do illegal stuff, you go to jail. Yes, it sucks. Yes, people that are on drugs do go to withdrawal. Yes, the prison system is tough because they're overcrowded and overloaded with people. That's why there's people out there offering people to go to treatment. Whether if they treat it exactly the right, I'm pretty sure the medical professionals and doctors and everything are trying to figure it out, and we don't need somebody that went and got a certification class to try to say that that's wrong. Now, if you got a certification, that's perfectly great, and that's fine because you are intelligent and you know about it. But at the end of the day, people with wounds should go to a hospital because their leg is going to get cut off. Flat out, end of story. Don't need no other explanation. That's a guarantee. If I cut my leg real bad, I'd go to the hospital. If my leg was infected because I cut it, I would go to the hospital. So that's just it. So nobody should be out there. That's what I'm saying. It's just common sense. It's just common sense. You're not allowed to have drugs on you or do illegal stuff and walk around. In the United States of America, flat point blank. End of discussion. There's no way you could even battle that. That don't even make sense to battle it. It sounds idiotic. It really does. It's just people that are crying like babies because they're not getting their way, and their whole entire purpose is to keep doing that. That is why people are getting mad. People are careers, people have jobs that are doing it, stuff like that. Like, it is what it is. And as far as like cops go, and cops got to deal with them. Cops do have to deal with them. That's their job. Yes, that's the deal. They do. If they're doing something illegal, that is the cops' job to do it, and that's what they are doing, and they're allowed to do it, and that's what they're supposed to do. They're not supposed to be told not to do it. They're not supposed to say, "Hey, man, listen, I know you're an officer of the law, but you got to watch this person shoot drugs and they're dying." No, that person needs therapy. That person needs medical attention from a doctor or a rehab. They need counseling. They need all kinds of stuff. They've been through traumatic situations. They need people with master degrees to handle stuff, and people that are doctors that went to school for years to handle infections and get the proper antibiotics where it's running through their system every day. Let's stop bullshitting. Because that's what it sounds like. It's terrible. And then there's people's families lost and their families worried and they don't know where they're at, and people are getting found back. They found all them bodies in the railroad tracks. Now they fenced it up. They're finding bodies in abandoned houses. People are getting drugged in abandoned houses and thrown out windows and all kinds of crazy stuff like that. That's terrible for a person to go through. You know what I mean? It's terrible for a person to go through. So a situation like that is even like it is, should be broken up so it don't go on anymore. Not like, yo, let's keep it out here. No, that's not the answer. That's not the answer. Flat out, it's not the answer, and it's my opinion, and I'm saying it's not the answer. Whatever, you know what I mean? There's kids that got to go to school, like that library at McPherson Square Park, Needle Park. People that ain't from there to sound cool when they say Needle Park. Or yeah, well, it's called McPherson Square, and it's a library there. Them kids should be able to go there. Like they have that thing in the back of it that is a daycare, I believe. They should be able to go in there and read books because that's what you do. I did book reports there when I was a little kid. I come from there. I was homeless up there. I was homeless before I even was on drugs up there. Like I come from right there. So, I did book reports. We used to play in that park, like all kinds of stuff. I used to go all through that neighborhood. It was bad back then, and the cops came through and they fixed it. What the cops did is they completely locked everybody up, and they were selling on phones, and it made it harder for them, and it made it less where they were trying to hide it, yes. But what I'm saying is, though, is just letting them stand there, sell to people is completely idiotic. And people, oh, yo, it's okay if you stay there, we'll pamper you. No, it's not. You need help, and that's it, flat out. People need help.